This is Flarpy Bird, a game I made in just 2 hours. It looks simple, but it's actually pretty complicated. First of all, the bird. Basically, the bird has an if statement. If the space bar is pressed on that frame, then the bird has a change velocity to go up. And the bird isn't actually moving from left to right. It's actually the bird that's moving up and down, and the pipes that are moving from right to left. So that's it, right? That's the whole game. Well, actually, this took five scripts or five pieces of code. And the pipe actually has three parts: as the top pipe, the bottom pipe, and the middle pipe. Basically, I added a hitbox for the top and bottom pipe. If the bird hits that pipe, then it says bird is alive is false. Which, if you remember from the text from before, it said if also bird is alive is true, which means you can't press a spacebar and play. There's actually a middle trigger. Is known as a trigger, and it detects collisions, but it does not stop the bird from keeping on going. Whenever it passes through it, it tells another script, Logic Manager, to increase the score by 1, which is a text in the top left corner. So that's it, right? That's the whole game. Well, basically, yes, that is the whole game. Well, there's also the game over screen. Whenever a bird is true, or bird is alive is true, the game over screen is false. Whenever bird is alive is false, game over screen is true and will pop up. When it pops up, a button and text appears. The button allows you to play the game again, and the text, well, just says game over, as you'll probably about to see soon. So that's the whole game. It's pretty simple and it shows how hard coding is. Just to make something as simple as this, it took 2 hours. There's not even any air decoration like in the original game. One thing to notice is that this feels a bit off. You see, Flappy Bird is a pretty hard game, but it's not as hard as this. Usually, well, it's you can get to level 20 pretty easily, but this getting past level 1 is also pretty hard. That's because these hitboxes for the bird are forgiving, but not for the pipes. It's exactly what you see. It's a rectangle that perfectly inscribes the pipe inside of it. And there's also a set distance to which the pipes can generate. You'll probably never see it since you can't get far into the game without dying, but there is a highest point and a lowest point. And basically, there's a variable, kind of like an inequality, that generates between these 2 points, and that generates the pipes. So this is Flappy Bird. It's basically Flappy Bird, but a whole lot longer. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.